Hello. Happy Monday. I see Murdy redeemed first. Congrats. Nice to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome, welcome. I have the green screen back and, ooh, I got to do something about that lighting. I don't like those green particles around there. We can do better. We will do better at some point, chat. New goal for myself. New goal for myself. Try to get that cleaned up. But that definitely involves some lighting. Trying to figure out how to do that without like screwing the light bulb directly over my head back in, because then there's just like, it just reflects off the dome here, and the entire time there's just this like bright reflective light here. If I had hair, hey, no problem. But then otherwise it's just bam. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yes, I got the Ethernet figured out. That was an embarrassingly simple fix from the issue I was talking about Friday. So yeah, but so everything's back in place. My desk is back where it belongs, and we are here. All right. But yep, grind time. Hope everyone's doing good. Staying warm out there. God, there's so much snow by me. I am so done with snow. Legitimately so done with snow. This thing I did earlier when I was out of things to do at work. I went through and collected all of my flowers for the day, and now it's reset. And oh, this is just so mind-numbing. We're not going to sit here and do it all. But this is just where I logged off after catching these, so, you know. I knew I missed one. Nope, that was a twig. Alright, we got them all. Nice. This part, this grind is so mind-numbing, because the hit rate is so low for them. It's one of those, why are we even doing it? Love that a giant rock gives you as much count as a tiny little pebble. Like, neat. That definitely logics. Pebble, 1 raw ore. Huge rock they call cobblestone, 1 raw ore. Yep, that tracks. Feels like an analogy for the corporate world. Your output can be 4 times as much as someone else, but if management doesn't value other aspects, it doesn't matter. Feels like a very apt comparison. There's like a whole string back this way, so we might as well nab them. Already here, after all. Oof. Rolled in there, got real wet. So what'd everyone get up to? Anyone do anything cool over the weekend? Any cool Super Bowl parties? Good food from said parties? I didn't go to a Super Bowl party because, you know, Georgia couldn't be left alone, but a few months back, around Thanksgiving, we went to, you know, a Friendsgiving, and someone there, like, made a whole picture of old fashions. That was really nice. Particularly, I enjoyed that. I wanted to have more, but I smartly stopped before I put myself in a bad position. It's just slightly on the sweet side, but overall, well done for like a high volume amount than all at once, when normally you mix one drink at a time. Yeah, she did a good job figuring that ratio out. We are. Come on. Come on. Where are we going? A few more around here. There they are. Jasmine. Jasmine. Nothing else here, but it is over there. I think that is everything in the area, at least for the jasmine. It's weird that that jade counts as raw ore. Cecilia, hello. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome. All right. Well, since I'm already in the spot, I can fast forward time to zoo hour. Welcome. Hope you had a good weekend. All right. Getting some bad breaks on those recently. There we go. Girlfriend is trying to convince you to get into World of Warcraft. Ah. Raja! Thank you for the Prime. 23 months. Holy crap. That is a lot of support. 23 months. Insane. You aren't kidding. One more month to go. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, World of Warcraft is that the only game she plays? Is there another game you can play together? I've tried it, and like I did the, the free trial up to level 20, and the game bored the shit out of me. It's like, it just bored me. It was showing its age. Let's see. Well, I'm good. I'm good. Hanging out. The girls are happy to have their mama back. She made it back. No more bad luck for her. However, yeah, the free trial it felt like nothing. You were not a there's supposed to be a sound effect playing for that. It's not playing. Hey, Maya, long time no see. Hello. Hope you're good. But yeah, it literally felt like nothing. Like you never felt like a hero. You felt like a peon, like an errand boy. All you did were little basic tasks for the villagers, like cleared out some vermin, you collected flowers, like you did nothing worthwhile. And that's supposed to entice you to give them money to keep playing? Did I see that right? Did I see you went live the other day? Are you back to streaming? Also, are you in Canada yet? Can I now call you my Canadian friend? Which I have other Canadian friends, but I'm just wondering if the number is going up. Not yet. Okay. Well, nice. How did it feel to be back to streaming? Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. So, like I said, there were no issues for her. However, her friends were not really on top of their flights. So, she drove them out to the airport that was an hour away from where they were staying for them to find out their flight was canceled, even though they were emailed the night before, told their flight was canceled. The really effed up thing is, the airline said it was due to weather. There was no weather issue at the destination city where I believe the flight was coming from. There was none. There was nothing that should have prevented that flight. So it seems like they were just trying to pull one over to not have to provide accommodations or things for people. So because my wife has a lot of experience with like booking these things and finding good deals and everything, they said, tell you what, you work out the details of getting this flight for us. We'll, one of us will drive back. But you found this flight that's only like, a couple hours after we get home, only like an hour later. Like we've got time to drive to the other airport. Like set us up for it and everything. So my wife was doing that while they were driving, and she was reading the information she was putting in out loud to verify that everything was right. They didn't, so there wouldn't be any issues. Like, she drops them off at the airport, goes about her day, because she's taking a different flight, because they're going into the east side of the state. She's coming over here to the west side of the state, so her flight was much later in the day. So she goes off about her day, gets a call from them, and one of them is like, you're not going to believe this. You put in my birth date wrong. And she thought they were screwing with her because that was the issue she had on her ticket. And no, legitimately, the birth date was wrong. The birth date that she read out loud for them to verify. So this doesn't feel like it's entirely her fault because her friend didn't correct it when it was read out loud. But, there was that. Let's see. All right, Zestelia says, I was thinking about just straight up buying the new expansion, which comes with a month of playtime, and actually seeing if you like it. I mean, if you got the money to throw, if I remember right, you liked throwing money at games. So yeah, if you got the money to throw at it, and it's a way to connect with your girlfriend, like, yeah, give it a try. And if it's not for you, you won't both try to find something else that you might enjoy together. You got back into Warframe. You have access to Soulframe, so you've considered streaming that too. Nice. Nice. Glad you had fun. If you're considering Soulframe, I would honestly take a look at this game that I'm streaming, Where Winds Meet. It is free to play. Basically, you only pay for some minor conveniences or cosmetics, so pay to slay. And I've said it before, and I stand by this. This game feels like what Soulframe, like a lot of the mechanics, like obviously the setting is different. This is like 12th century Wuxia China, and not, this like dark fantasy setting for Soulframe. But a lot of the mechanics and like the open world exploration and the dungeons and everything, it feels like what Soulframe wants to do, but can't due to engine limitations. And the character creator goes hard. There's a lot of customization, like legit. If you're thinking of branching out into something else, you don't have to stay just with, you know, DE. This has been good. But yeah, it's free on Steam, Where Winds Meet. Yeah, it's like you can play it solo, or you got solo multiplayer options. You can even set the difficulty. I'm on the hardest difficulty there is, so if you like Souls-like games, like that might appeal to you. It is different than, say, like a Dark Souls. It's less about dodging and getting chip shots in where you can, and more about parrying and then hitting when you can, because you do your most damage when you essentially break their concentration and stun them. You know, you can get some free hits in that do a little more damage, and then you do a big, you've got the option to do one big, like, you know, stun hit that is the majority of your damage. Like, you get most of your damage in through those hits. So it focuses more on parrying than dodging, as opposed to, you know, your traditional Dark Souls, but it's been good. Masterwood Hamlet. Yeah. What? Masterwood Hamlet. I thought I would be meeting her here. Yeah, for sure. If you get into it, if you decide to check it out and you have any questions or anything, you know, let me know. Add me. Happy to help out. I know, I'm sure you wouldn't want to be carried or anything, but happy to answer questions and all that. Oh, all right. I'm glad you enjoyed it, getting back into it. Let's see. Oh, follow. Zestelia says, I also did heavily get into Arknight's Enfield. Fun game, definitely not for everyone. I've seen a little bit of it streamed. And I don't know if it's still there, but earlier today, I did have a not terrible sponsorship offer to stream like an hour of it. So I was debating on it, but I don't know. What little I did see of it also was like, it didn't super excite me to be like, that could be a new game for me. Yeah. Which, considering like the sponsorship offers, actually sponsorship was kind of the right Freudian slip there. The sponsorship offers that come in directly through Twitch, at least the last, until today, the last few times I've looked, have been utter shit. And I know my channel metrics are nowhere near what they used to be like back in my peak Warframe days. But legitimately, most of the offers were like, yeah, do this or that for like, you know, stream it for 2 hours, whatever. Here's one talking point to bring up during that. It was literally like $5. Like literally, Where Winds Meet sponsorship, I forget if it was 1 hour or 2 hours of play, was offering me right around $5. And I'm sitting there going, I'm already playing the game. I don't need to be sponsored to play it. That is not worth me clicking on and saying yes to say my time is worth that little. Like, I don't want to give them the idea that I'm worth that little. And I will say, I enjoy the game. Their content creator program is so poorly outlined. Like, it's one of the worst outlined content creator programs I've ever seen. I've been invited to it. I think I'm already in the Discord, but it's got some other thing that it's like, you know, join this on Discord. And I'm like, I don't know. There's nowhere that actually outlines what you're agreeing to and what you know, including restrictions, like what you can or can't say about the game, that kind of thing. If you join it, none of this anywhere. And it's like, forget the fact that this game is made in China. Most games, when you get sponsored like that, they're going to have some outline of what you can and can't say. I would like to see this before I agree to anything. But there's nowhere, no mention of direct compensation anywhere. They're a content creator, like contests more or less that you can enter, that you can win prizes that are never outlined anywhere. You don't know what you're winning when you are submitting your content for them to do what you don't even know what you're signing up for when you submit their content, what they can do with your content. Legitimately, it's all just clouded in complete lack of information. Yeah, exactly. $5 is a slap in the face. All right, as Steely says back on Arknight's Enfield, if you like the story is pretty decent. Combat is pretty fun. The factory system is basically just Factorio/Satisfactory, and it's a gacha game. Yeah, and the gacha aspect there, I did not like, because it's around collecting characters for your party, which means with bad rolls, your account can be completely effed. Unlike this game, where with bad rolls, it just means you're paying a little more than you wanted to for fashion, which they charge a lot for some outfits here. Like, it's not just a little more. If you don't sit back and actually look into it, like, hold on, I'll give an example here. Let me finish this, and then I can actually bring that up. Yep, talking about Morong's wooden eagle that I kind of destroyed, but they don't know yet. Yeah, we're not going to tell them that. Very impressive. Sister Morong is scary. Yes. Let's see, Zastile says, along the lines of my god tier RNG, I got every single 6-star character in the game and almost every single 6-star weapon, and you spent only $45. That is actually insanely low. I don't know the entire scaling system there, but I know that's insanely low for gachas. You paid 45 and you commented that on a YouTube video where someone paid 2K. I mean, if they paid 2K for a gacha, their content is probably around different gachas and what it actually runs you, and I'm sure they're making money doing that to be able to throw at it. So I don't really feel bad for that person. All right. Okay, so this thing. So this started, you could get, all right, I have 11 draws left. So you could get 19 draws with just one of the free currencies in the game. And of course, this game has so many different currencies, which is another thing these gachas will do to kind of not make you realize how much you're paying. So I used all of them I could, and I didn't even move on to the next tier. All right. And the only way to move on to the next tier is collect all of these purple ones at each tier. So I'd have to spend more money to get that. And right now, like, one draw is, it doesn't show it here. How much on this tier is that? Oh, right now it's one draw is only 10. So one draw at this tier is 10 cents. However, I was looking into it online, and as you move up each tier, every one of those draws that you buy becomes more expensive, to the point where if you have bad luck and you don't get many of these purple draws early, if you want to get all of the special cosmetics through tier 4, it will end up coming to about $1,000. And that is just for this particular draw thing. So like if you want to get, especially this hairstyle, you could end up dropping $1,000 before you realize it. And then of course they've got this draw system. This is the only truly free draw system. Like you can't really buy draws for this. However, this one, you can definitely buy them for. And it can get really pricey. Really pricey. Let's see, one of the legendary drops, basically a legendary drop in this draw system is estimated to be about $400 a piece, the way it works out. Speaking of which, I haven't spent any actual money on this one. I've just been using the free draws you get periodically. Let's do another draw of 10 while we're talking about it. Yeah, you shouldn't feel bad either. No. They're making their money doing that crap. They're spending other people's money because people are paying them to watch them spend this money and open like these gacha things. So people are literally throwing their money at those kind of people to do it. You know, there's no reason to feel bad. Like they are spending other people's money on that crap. All right, what do we have here? Come on. I'm not animating anything. Oh, this is one of those $400 items that I was talking about. We finally got a legendary. Let's go. The moment we talk about that, the moment we're talking about those odds, and all of a sudden, okay, let's go. I think I should be more excited. I'm happy. I feel like I should be more excited. Like it's not that I'm not excited. This is cool. But we were also getting really close to the pity draw anyway. Like with those 10 draws, I think I am like 27 draws away from being guaranteed this or better anyway. Maybe Dev is watching. Yeah, you insulted me with your $5 sponsorship offer and your lack of information surrounding your creator program. Oh, okay. Well, here's a harmonic core, just as a sorry. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Holy crap, I keep getting this hairstyle. I keep getting that hairstyle. This dealer says, nah, it's because I was here. Trust. I mean, you do have really good luck with draws, so very possibly. All right. Wait, 100 guaranteed legendary with 142 draws. What that means is we pulled this harmonic core very early in that draw of 10 because we didn't see the order it was drawn. We drew the core very early in the draw of 10, so the other draws, most of them counted towards the new pity timer. That was actually really fortunate. Like that was just a cherry on top right there. That's nice. Okay. That is cool. So draw number 1 or 2, yeah. Like I said, cherry on top. Thanks for the lurk, Maya. Okay, first of all, we are going to buy this because that's just a badass background. And oh, hold off on that. I'm not dying anything soon. All right, so the other thing. I think I know what I want to spend that on, but I may hold it for just a little bit. So the most likely candidate that I'm going to spend that one harmonic core on how long these take to these videos take to load. Probably this, because the character I've based the character on Psylocke from X-Men. So if we can actually get the pink energy butterflies, like, that just seems appropriate, right? Like, legit, the Panacea fan animation seems like the easy choice. Like, that just seems like what we should get. But I don't, there's nothing saying I have to do it now, so we can hold on to it. But let's go. That is a big win. Alright, and now we have to learn more about the woman that we were forced to kill because of storyline things.
Why would I lie to you? It's just that high quality bamboo baskets here. Take a look. Come and see.
And the wife is just done with Lola. Lola's been a little yappy today.
Go look at the folks in Heavenfall.
Happy to have her mama back, but also just Lola things.
Don't miss out as you pass by. Porcelain repair.
Well, at least Lola's happy.
Don't worry, guest.
All right, finding more about her. So many of these NPCs use the same model. She's never coming back. That was her father. So I didn't have to pay him? I just had to tell him I'd pay him? Alright, I'm down with that. I like that when it's like, I'll just tell you I pay you and not actually give you money.
You know me, brother. Too many are working on the...
Acupoint, I hate
Come on,
these.
have some more. Since we've escaped to enjoy the wine and flowers.
Okay. 3 breaths. Oh, wrong one. Oh, nope. It was the right one. I was right. Woohoo, we got him. Clearly never been by there, or I would have done that. Those ones are easy. I thought it was the one where you have to make them all do the same thing. The in-sync ones?
Why do you think the higher-ups want us to...
Apparently I haven't been by there, otherwise I would have done that. Jeez. I have not been by here. What the?
Tell me, what's the penalty for desertion?
Sir, spare me this time. I dare not do it again. I dare not do it again.
Truly a breathtaking sight in the world.
Okay. Ah, he's so far away. Holy. Ah! It's a Clover raid. I forgot I had changed the the raid sound to that, and it scared the crap out of me. Thank you for the raid, Clover! My chat, if you're not already following Clover, you should be. Click those follows. Clover is awesome. Met her a couple times at TennoCon. She is just as cool IRL as she is on screen. And now she's meowing at me. Why are you meowing at me? It's going good. It's going good. How are you? Hey, Left for Rage. Welcome, welcome. Have you signed up for Hydroid insurance? Insurance cringe provided by Your Lucky Clover. All right. I have not. Is it like my flood insurance? Would my flood insurance cover it? I might be good. Would my flood insurance cover it? I am molded by the cats. Became a part of their cat gang. Okay, okay. No flood insurance? It floats. Well, we all float down here. But welcome. How was the stream? Welcome, welcome. Oh, and thank you very much for the raid. I know you've got, like, you may have real life things to tend to if it's a kiddo or food or whatever. So if you need a raid and run, I totally understand. But definitely thank you for that raid. Welcome, welcome. And raiders, if you don't know me, I'm Kadoma. I am a Warframe content creator who's on a, what, 1 to 2 year hiatus from Warframe at the moment. Been enjoying some variety, whether it's Path of Exile 2, Helldivers 2, apparently we like sequels, a variety of Souls-likes, and the game I've been playing the most over the past couple months basically has been what we're playing right now, Where Winds Meet, which is it's an MMORPG, but you can do it very solo as well. So we've been grinding that a lot. Their content release this month is a little light. They just dropped a couple new bosses, but they also just raised the level cap. So we're kind of grinding that out right now. And I think I'm tied with the top people in my guild for level. This one has been taking longer to level up. Like the XP to do it is a lot higher. So I don't think anyone in our guild has gotten to the new cap yet, which I am just less than a level off of. Now I'm curious, actually, now that I say that. How is everyone doing? What'd you get up to today? Or if you raid and ran, totally understand. Oh, well, one is at 85. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, when I looked earlier, no one was. So they've been playing a bit. This morning, no one was, but a handful of them decided to push it.
Become best friends. Yep.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome, left. Just doing a little questing right now. I actually, last week, I was able to hit 100% for Steam achievements on this game, which apparently only 0.3% of the player base has done, so hey. And so now I'm doing, aside from trying to grind some of the new gear, the new level stuff, I'm also trying to finish some more, like, in-game quests and everything, because who doesn't like to see lots of 100%s, lots of collection completes here, right? So we're going through doing some of the different quests and counters that pop up to try to move some of these things closer to complete. And as we do that, I get my level up there and I get more, you know, resources and whatnot for skills, so. But welcome, welcome. And Jubilee, how you doing? Hello. Gonna go figure out dinner? Yes. That is a good idea. Yeah, you are in the same time zone as me, so yes, it is late for dinner. Well, may you find something tasty. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I was just glancing over at my dog. She's just over there chewing on her little chew stick. Happy as can be. She just glanced over at me. She's like, I know you're talking about me. I know you're talking about me. I need to go here. All right. Well, yeah, for those of you who joined from the raid, if you haven't checked this game out, this is Where Winds Meet. It is a free game on Steam, PlayStation Store. You can even get it on mobile if you want to play on a tablet. completely free to play. You basically only pay for conveniences or cosmetics, and there are a lot of free cosmetics in the game too. Yep. Or if like though I know you're coming from Warframe, so none of you mind grinding. So there's a bit of grind to this. It can be as solo or multiplayer as you want, and
Officer, the wood is bought
what else?
from the
Oh,
government.
you can set the
We won't
difficulty.
dare smuggle a thing.
So you can go at just the story level, which is like the basic lowest level. You just want to experience the story. You don't care about like super challenging bosses, or you can go all the way up to where I'm playing, which is legendary, and it feels kind of like a Souls-like. The combat's a little different because it's more parry focused than dodge focused, but outside of that, like it makes it feel a bit more like a Souls-like. And if any of you out there do kind of like this, you know, any of the Souls likes, even if the concept appeals to you but the difficulty doesn't, the boss design kind of gives you that impression. And since you can choose your difficulty, they don't have to be like super punishing, but they all feel very different and unique. They don't feel like copy pastes of other bosses, which that's, you know, some games are a little bit guilty of doing quite a bit. First Descendant. So, you know. But yeah, it's been a good little grind. And yes, I may have based my character a little bit off of Psylocke from X-Men. Okay. And down we go. The kite hanger. Down we go. It's still counting all the mushrooms I grabbed there. Nice. The hell? Okay. Forced slow walk, so you know we are going to... It's all hazy. This is a flashback. We get to relive someone else's memory that we weren't there for. Come on. Oh, hey, there's Marong. We killed her last week. It's a shame, because, like, if it weren't the story, she's not someone that I think I would have killed. Like, when she was escaping, I would have let her escape. Because, you know, agree with what she did or not, her reason for doing it was noble. It was to prevent deaths. At least the way I interpreted it.
Who goes there?
Oh, hey, it's a fight. I am now pinned as her accomplice, even though I killed her. Huh? One more. Before we talk to you. before we talk to you. There, that's what we needed. Okay. We got that. So we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. See, we're making progress, chat. Making progress. Alright, I don't think there's anything up here we need. Yeah, I can't get over there. Uh-huh, jump down. Now that's a good way to die for no reason. Yeah, that is clearly the abyss. Alright, talk to you. Another brother. She is not okay. Alright. Is that one of you? Who is that? Is that one of you? Anyone out there, speak up. I don't recognize that. And I don't otherwise know where that would have come from. That is going too fast for me to read. And I read at least an average pace. Ugh. Okay. So it was more for revenge, which also I get. Either way, I wouldn't have killed her. If the story weren't preordained at that point, and I had an option, I wouldn't have killed her. Oh yeah, we'll just teleport out of here. What's... you're not gonna chew anymore? I've never seen you just stop like that when it's right there in front of you. Oh, you sure you're feeling okay, little girl? Lola's been waiting for that little chew stick for a while. She hasn't had it in at least a week, maybe 2. And now she's just laying next to it on her side. You okay? Good girl. She might just be pouting that she's been placed in here and can't be by the people. Hey, Church, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Bit of an oxymoron, I know, but... Is it more accurate if I just say, Monday? We'll grab that frog. Glad you're doing well. Mundane Monday. I like the alliteration. Extra points. Extra points. Yeah. On the bright side, though, at work, I'm not too busy right now. I've got one thing back that I've got to review a couple items on and then send an email tomorrow. And then outside of that, I'm kind of waiting on something to come my way. Wait a few days. All right, so we're done with this until the game tells me otherwise. Fun. How's the grind been going? Raja, happy about the extra points for the alliteration. Grind's been good. I am up to 84, so we're close to the level cap. But let's see, gear-wise. Oh, we got two gold helmets, but I already. This one's good. I'm happy with this one. I wish that was a gold tuning affix instead of purple. That would have been really nice, but let's see. We've got, nope, that's 71. I've got this if I want to play with a secondary one. We've got a bunch of options for that. I'm still, let's see. We've also got the 81 sword here. This was disappointing to roll. It's got minimum stone split attack. I'll probably still develop it and then just, you know, to have it until something better comes along when I've farmed more gear. But we're making progress. Oh, actually, Church, you missed it. We did the 10 pull earlier. Look what I got. I forgot about this. Really sad, because this was actually very exciting. When we were talking about gotchas and whatnot, because we were talking about Arknight's Enfield and other stuff. And then we were talking about it, and it was like, let's demonstrate. Oh, hey, this thing's worth like $400 on average. So there's that. So that's cool. That is definitely cool. But grind-wise, thank you. I'm probably going to use it on the Panacea Fan Butterfly martial arts effect, because my character's Psylocke, but, you know. I have been farming my flower stuff more regularly, and I hate it so much. It is so mind-numbing. It is so mind-numbing. I want it to stop so bad. I just want my stuff to be leveled up. I think I'm gonna switch to Teng Dao though when that releases. And it doesn't fit the character as much as the healing one does. Like, I'm also, for the group combat, I'm trying to go more healer anyway. Because I don't have the rotation for DPS, at least with my current setup. I cannot, I've tried it, I've watched like videos on it, I cannot get the rotation down for the strategic sword and Heaven Quaker Spear. Like, I can't get it down to do the damage I should be doing. Ah, oh yeah, you had turbo. You had turbo and I gotcha. I was assuming you still had turbo. So I'll wait until the ads are done. Gotcha. All right, what do we want to hit next? What is my energy? 314. I don't have to use that right away today. Quests. Wait a few days. Oh, Tiny Adventure Part 4. All right. Ads are done. Are you back yet, Church? Church is not back. You are. Okay. All right. So what I was saying when the ad so rudely interrupted, yeah, so I've been switching more to be healer for the group combat anyway, because I feel like I can be useful there. Whereas when I try to do DPS, I've watched videos. I cannot. I mean, I need to do more practice. I cannot get the strategic sword, Heaven Quaker Spear rotation down to max DPS. I'm doing far less than I should be doing, and I don't want to drag groups down because I'm not doing my rotation right. So I can help as a healer. So I've been kind of focusing on it, improving that. And when the Tang Dao releases, I'm probably going to switch to that anyway. So it's like, why go all in on the strategic sword that A, I'm not that great at where it counts? The PvE content is like not, even on Legendary, isn't that challenging. I don't have to have a perfect rotation to get it. For PvP, or like the group, or the raid, quote unquote, combat, I do need it and I don't have it. So that's my thought process. And like the Panacea fan, the pink energy butterflies just fit the character because I've made Psylocke from X-Men. Like if I can have pink energy butterflies somewhere, it just makes sense. Would I prefer it with a blade? Yes, I would, but this will work. You're invested until new weapons? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sticking with it because it's what I've been using. But once the Tang Dao drops, I'll probably just swap my progress over to that from Strategic Sword, honestly. Yeah, what usually accompanies the Ting Dao? I haven't really looked at it to kind of anticipate. I know there's something out there, but I feel like it's usually going to be on a Chinese website with like no translation. So I'm not really going to be able to learn as much. Hold on. Noob, Nameless Spear. Like Nameless Sword, Nameless Spear are like top tier in PvP. So don't say noob just because you get it right off the bat. Like they are really good in PvP. Moblade, you're kidding. Like a different Moblade, not the tank one we've got, right? Moblade, you say? I thought it was like Gauntlet or something. Huh. Another brocade bag. Woohoo. What is a brocade bag? I have not heard that the term brocade until this game. Yeah. Okay, so it will be a new Moblade, not the tank one. Interesting. Why is that not updating over here? Carpet bag. You do not have carpetbaggers here. Shush. How you doing, creepy? What have you been up to? PoE 2. How's the season been? I obviously skipped this season. I think it's been a healthy choice. But how have you enjoyed it? Are you rich with divs upon divs upon divs? Dig says, you know what's funny to me? Apparently the Western Where Winds Meet has been released with more bug fixes than the Chinese version when they got what we got. Yes, the language mistakes are getting worse, and the voice act, like, I wonder if the NPCs, do they use actual Chinese voice actors there, or is that AI too? Because the AI voice acting has been so distracting to me. And like, I want to stay on English because for people who have the stream up in the background, but maybe want to hear the voice acting, sorry for all the things that don't have voice acting that I'm not reading. But for people who want to hear the voice acting, like, you know, that way you can catch the story without directly seeing it, and then you can look over if it's convenient or if something catches your interest. So that's why I don't switch it. But the AI voice acting is just so jarringly bad. Brocade bag is a heavy silk bag with bright, vibrant colors. Which they've all looked like, you know, vibrant color bags, so heavy silk is the only missing factor. Okay, good to know. Thank you. No, but you just made multiple tunes. Fun one that you enjoy. Oh, which one have you been enjoying? The Chinese version does sound less AI, but you don't hear Chinese too often, so you have no comparison. Yeah, that's fair. Still prefer PoE 1 over PoE 2. I just, see, I'm the opposite. Oh, I bumped my green screen. A little too much, actually. I've tried PoE 1. Compared to PoE 2, I just can't get into it. Spotted by the guard dog. Wait, what? But I can't... I can't see the dog and I can't shrink, so what's the deal? How do I... What can I even do here? This is dumb. This is just the dumbest area ever. I can't do anything to figure out where the dog is. I can only go through here. I already hate this quest. This is the only thing I can do. Yeah, look, it just all of a sudden spotted. But I can't see anything. There's nothing I can do. My dog's over there. This is the dumbest quest ever. See? I'm fucked. There's nothing I can do. How is this a quest? Why can't I just jump over here? Look, come on. Let me jump. This is all I need to do. Why is it not... I can't go back that way. It won't let me actually use my skill. This makes no sense. Was I supposed to do it before I came up to this? This whole quest makes no sense so far. So far, everything about this is just dumb. This quest is absolutely stupid. What in the hell? Alright. Let's go back here. It doesn't let me do anything else, is the weird thing, though. Literally, there was nothing else it was letting me do. Yeah, I get near here and it's like, nope, you can't do that. All right, let's see if this works. Will this work? Can I just go through here like this? Why wouldn't it let me do it then? It wouldn't let me do it too close to this area. That's so weird. So the game was restricting me for no reason. Yeah, so that was the issue, was making it seem like I couldn't change size. But that's exactly what I needed to do. Yeah, this quest is set up very poorly. Alright. Big yellow dog. I've never seen this many dogs in one place at one time in this game. Well, they're creepy. Your point was made. We did something different. Choppa. Alright, come on, buddy. She hasn't found it yet, but we're about to. Three copper coins. This guy just having me steal stuff. He can't be that stealthy if I always know where he went. Like, they make it sound like he's such a... They describe it in a way that would imply that he's good at what he's doing, like, but he's really just having me continually steal stuff for him. Then when he sneaks off, we always know exactly where he is.
Do what I say,
Please, I'm begging you.
Doggo barking at me. He just keeps having me steal stuff to lie to his mother. Aw, poor Lola is over here pouting. My wife has people over for their weekly documentary night, and Lola was kicked out for being too yappy, so now she's just pouting. Ghost Revelry Hall immediately. That just landed on... Is that... like a carrier crow with a hat? Aw. You wanna follow me? I will take Doggo Companion. Can I has Doggo Companion with a mini saddle? You have a mini wait, what? You're wearing a armor? Is that a saddle or armor? Well, that's a saddlebag. You're carrying stuff. Extra inventory space? I'm in. Extra inventory space. Yo. Oh no. The dog bugged me. I literally can't move. I'm stuck here because of the dog. The dog has trapped me. The dog has trapped me. So much for being goodest boy. But you can pet the dog. For those keeping track at home. Come on. I claimed it. It's really struggling right now, and I don't know why. Come on. There we go. All right. Wait, Ghost Revelry Hall. I'm in the wrong spot. I think. That's not... Ghostlight Market. City Ruins. Ghost... I think I know where I need to go, and it's not here. Yeah, I know where I need to be. Vaguely. I think. All right.
Just do what I say.
Where's the entrance? I want to say it's up over here. All right, someone's playing up there. Let's see. Entrance, where are you? Entrance, entrance, entrance. Don't think it's back here.
There's no way they can get into the euphoric.
Yeah. Just stop standing there and I'll stop running into you. That's all I'm saying. Oh, that was a new thing I hadn't eavesdropped on before. All right. Over here? No? Where is it? Where is it? Is it all the way back here? Coffin shop. That is where I need to be. Where's the coffin shop entrance? Coffin shop entrance. It's back here. Coffin shop was up over there, I think. Hold on. Oh no, it's here. Haha, I was so close. Coffin shop, yes. Alright, here we go. I think this gets us where we need to go. Poor pouting dog. He's so distraught. Yeah, you. Would you like lap? You want to come over here, be on lap? You want to say hi to everyone? Come here. Come here. I'm coming to you. Come here. Lola, come here. Come here. Lola says a nice hello to everyone. She would like your adoration, please. She says, I am cute. Adore me. Adore me. You got booped. You got booped. As social as my wife is, she would drive you insane. How social is too social for you? This thing is just a monthly occurrence that they're doing tonight. Hello, you. Yes, she's just... we gotta get rid of that green around us, don't we? That little bit of a green halo from the green screen. We gotta figure that out, don't we, Lola? It's been bugging me for a while. I got you. I got you, Fluff. Once a month commitment is too social. Aside from the other stuff that she does, that's... Wow. You are a very antisocial person, aren't you, Creepy? Hi, you. Who's a good girl? Alright, you come here and you can stay in my lap. You can pout here. It's a good place to pout. Alright. You are not antisocial, you're asocial. And the difference being antisocial prefers to be alone, whereas asocial antisocial prefers to be alone but can be around others, whereas asocial Oh, I could have taken the... Come to think of it, I think I could have taken the teleport. Whereas asocial does not want to be around others no matter what. Oh, one is a mental condition that you disregard societal rules. Okay. Well then, I was very wrong in guessing that. I mean, let's be honest. Some of... What is... This is new. This is new. First be alone or only around select people. Yeah. I feel like I'm about to get attacked here. Wait, no, that's Dowlord. That's not new. We can just avoid that combat, yes? Or is this not where I need to go? Yeah, I don't know where I need to be. It's up. Ghost Revelry Hall. How do I get to Ghost Revelry Hall? How in the hell do I get to Ghost Revelry Hall? I'm not remember. I know how I get there. Dang it. I know how I get there. I remember. I confused the entrances.
Just do what I say.
So I think a lot of the times we've heard a lot of people use antisocial when they actually mean asocial. I think it's been used a lot. in the wrong way. Okay. I was supposed to turn there, didn't I? Oh no, I'm supposed to fall. Yep, because people do not get psychological educations and nobody corrects them. Makes sense, yeah. Alright, how do I go through? Oh, it's down there. Alright, we're getting closer. And there's the other end of the spectrum with sociopath, and they tend to be asocial and or antisocial due to being social wears them out. I mean, sociopaths are something else, but pretty sure our country's being run by one right now. Although the malignant narcissism might just be more of a driving factor. No politics. Hey, it's my stream. I can politic it if I want. I'm trying to relax. Alright, alright, alright. Fair enough. Alright, I think we found the door. I found the door. And there's really no closer teleport to this. That just seems odd. And there's no map here. Do you need to redeem another VIP? How many more can you redeem? How many more can you redeem? Wait, I have to leave here and then come back again. $240K currently. Jeez. That is a lot. Well, that would have hurt if I was taller. That would have hurt if I didn't stop early. Alright, we can pass under here. Nope, I'm wrong. Can't pass under there. There goes half my health. I don't want to use a healing potion, but... like, if he knows this technique, why isn't he doing it? That's what I really want to know. He's the one who taught me this technique. Why is he not just doing all of this? Why is it up to me? And look, he's gone now. Of course. The letter said what? I couldn't read it. It was so fast. Oh. It was so fast. Something about running out of time. Probably something to do with his mother's health. Based on prior conversations, then, if it was about running out of time. Like, I understand that Chinese characters may be faster to read, but come on, that was ridiculous. I am definitely an average speed reader. Can't imagine what people who have slow readings experience with this game. I don't think there was even an option to pause that screen. At least with other, like, when characters are speaking, you have an option to pause. You usually don't, because usually they're long enough. So when one just goes by like that, I'm like, excuse me? How is that even possible to have read that? So someone who's a slower reader than me, like, sometimes playing this game must feel awful until you realize there's a pause option on those. All right, we can get stuff here. We should get something that is... These cosmetics are limited. The bag's decent. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I actually like that better, and it's cheaper. I mean, I want them both anyway. I'll have to earn more points from other things. Let's start with that. There we go. Successfully purchased. Okay. The little one is done pouting. She got her snuggles and her screen time, so she's back to chewing on her little stick. So thank you for humoring her, chat. Yeah, little girl. It's just chewing away.
Leave me some wine, will you? The dishes aren't even ready yet, and you've drunk the whole jar.
I definitely landed on her head when I vaulted through the window. She doesn't seem the least bit annoyed. That works out for B. It's kind of funny. There's a streamer who I watch during the day while I'm working, and he had just taken a trip to Hong Kong. He was there for like 10 days, just recently got back. He was talking about it. He was like, he loved it. There was only one thing really that kind of was a minor annoyance. He actually had to look it up while he was there. And apparently there's this phenomenon called Hong Kong drift, where people walking down the sidewalk, public places, like standing there wherever, they do not pay attention to each other. They will bump into you, and they expect other people to bump into them. And it's never expected to apologize. Everyone just goes on about their day. Like, they're basically, their faces are buried in their phone, so they're not paying attention to where they're going. So they aren't walking in a straight line. And if they stop, they will literally stop and block the way for people and not care. And this is just considered normal. And it was annoying, but I got by. And I'm sitting there going like, I don't think I can visit Hong Kong. I don't think I could deal with it. And me walking on her head and her not being annoyed reminded me of that. That's all, the only reason I bring it up. So it's an extreme example, but... All right, what's this? Yes, I'm here because you have experience points to give me, so I can be level 85. Yeah, really? It seems so inconsiderate. And how everyone's just like, collectively, we have agreed as a society in this region to be so absolutely inconsiderate to each other that we're not even going to acknowledge it. Like, that seems wild to me. That seems absolutely wild. I would not do well there. I would definitely get in trouble and get stereotyped as a typical American because that would just annoy the piss out of me. So I don't know if I could do it. Like I haven't been to like a single Asian country, and I'd like to expand it, you know, the horizons, because we've done a lot of European traveling, North American traveling. So I'd like to branch out at some point. I don't think I could do that. Hold on. Restaurant next door. Horrifying chamber? I heard there's a horrifying chamber. Is it this? I want to see this horrifying chamber. Where's it? Yeah, it is basically like zombies. What's that one zombie flick from like, I want to say like 2019-ish? Bill Murray's in it, Adam Driver. What's the name of that one? Like, it's basically like that, but I can't think of the name of it. This is a flower shop, not a restaurant. Not Warm Body, not the one where no, isn't Warm Bodies the one with that's like the zombie love flick? No, this is the one where like Adam Driver and Bill Murray are sheriffs in a small town. Selena Gomez is in it. It's like one of her first acting gigs. Maybe it was like 2017. Maybe it was before 2019. Yeah, no, not Warm Bodies. No. I'm not normally into zombie movies, but this one is actually decent. Now I've got to look it up because none of you are. Hold on. Zombie movie with Bill Murray and Adam Driver. It was once I said and 2019. I was right on the year. The Dead Don't Die is the name of the movie. Yeah, Church, you got it right after me. Oh, Warm Bodies was literally about being zombified by your phone. Okay, then that's actually a more apt comparison, but The Dead Don't Die did it a little more subtly. It wasn't just about phones, it was our different individual obsessions that can zombify us. I highly recommend it. When I saw it within the last year, it was on Netflix. It might still be on Netflix, but it was a good one. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not normally into zombie movies. And Dow cards. All right, which restaurant supposedly has like this is a little shop of horrors here? I want to see it. Did you lie to me? What restaurant? All right, screw it. I'm just going to talk to the person. Talk to the informant. Okay, so apparently Warm Bodies, although not the one I was talking about, is actually more accurate for what I was describing. What I'm about to tell you will shake heaven and earth. I highly doubt it, but go ahead. Enter the memory. Yay, back ornament. Hair ornament. Yeah, creepy. Hey, creepy, you were the one who said no politics, and now you're saying I never dreamed that Idiocracy would become a documentary, but here we are. I've seen so many direct comparisons to it, and it's just crazy. And Crocs are worn by a lot of people, just like in the movie, too. Just throwing that one out there. For what it's worth. Kyle, click those follows. Awesome streamer. Good person. Highly recommended. If we met any wind, we may have passed it.
Bear. I want a cocaine bear too.
But
I wanted a movie. I'm in his gooch. I'm in his gooch.
Of course, you're fighting a giant bear with a bunch of arrows lodged in him, and you're talking about cocaine bear and bear gooch. I mean, you were trying to come up from behind there. Nice. I hope you're doing well, Kyle. Oh, did you respond to my Discord? Ah, you did. Ooh. Okay, okay. I mean, I don't often have... In this game, I don't often have reason to talk about Bear Gooch because the bears die in like 2 to 3 attacks. So there's not enough time to really start a conversation around them. He takes the bears from behind. Hey, if he's into that, no judgment, you know. I heard someone mention it in the... So age verification for Discord starting in March. I heard someone mention it in another stream. But they made it sound like it was going to be completely global. And like, you know, ID required, and it's like... Did you read the article, or are you just spouting off presumptions? So I haven't looked into it to see what it exactly entails. It's global, but what are they going to require? Like, if I have to provide ID or any additional info, I think I'm going to delete my Discord account. You read the Discord statement. Hold on. Where's this? Photo identification. They're not fucking getting that. Nothing in my state requires that. Anything I've checked out when I was in Florida, they have age requirements. Like, on some things, like, I saw that and I was like, nope, none of this is worth it. None of this is worth it. Time for Kyle to program a peer-to-peer only self-hosted VoIP for free. All right. It must be on the Discord website. Holy crap. Bots, stop cold friending me on Discord. Seriously, hold on. Discord age verification. March. Yep. Okay, hold on. Let's bring this up. Let's review this together, chat, while we're on the topic. We'll get back to this story in a minute. Discord launches teen by default settings globally. I mean, teen still isn't the worst. February 9th. That is today. This was posted today. Teen by default settings to roll out globally for all Discord users, enhancing age-appropriate protections while maintaining privacy, community, and meaningful connection on the platform. That's bullshit. Discord is announcing enhanced teen safety features rolling out globally that reinforce its long-standing commitment to creating a safer and more inclusive experience for users over the age of 13. As part of this update, all new and existing users worldwide will have a teen-appropriate experience by default, with updated communication settings, restricted access to age-gated spaces, and content filtering that preserves the privacy and meaningful connections that define Discord. Beginning with a phased global rollout to new and existing users in early March, users may be required to engage in an age verification process to change certain settings or access sensitive content. This includes age-restricted channels, servers, or commands and select message requests. Nowhere is our safety work more important than when it comes to teen users, which is why we are announcing these updates in time for Safer Internet Day. Rolling out teen by default settings globally builds on Discord's existing safety architecture, giving teens strong protections while allowing verified adults flexibility. We design our products with teen safety principles at the core, and will continue working with safety experts, policymakers, and Discord users to support meaningful long-term well-being for teens on the platform. Policymakers. So, is this a preview of what they expect? They see more crackdowns globally on age verification? Rolling out globally. All right, age assurance is the foundation of this new experience and is designed to respect Discord users' privacy and choice. Discord users can choose to use facial age estimation. I may check that out because, let's be honest, at least I don't have wrinkles yet, but I think I give off like 45 to 50, which is unfortunate because I'm only 40. But, oh, shoot. Actually, in a week and a half, I'll be 41. Yeah, about that. Anyway, where was I? Okay, additionally, Discord will implement its age inference model, a new system that runs in the background to help determine whether an account belongs to an adult without always requiring users to verify their age. So you may not even be required to provide photo ID. And some users may be asked to use multiple methods if more information is needed to assign an age group. So, do you get the early bird special at IHOP? I don't eat at IHOP unless there's a gun to my head, but we are looking at maybe getting prime rib for my birthday dinner. Same place we went last year, but you know what? If I only get prime rib like once a year, I don't mind going to the same place. They do a good prime rib. It's a nice little like local kind of mom and pop place. Like it's not a chain or anything, so. All right, back to this since we were hopping between those. Key privacy detections of Discord's age assurance approach include on-device processing, video selfies for facial age estimation, never leave a user's device. Oh, I like reading that. So I think I'm going to be able to utilize this if it's available in my area. And then based on this, supposedly they would never use the photo for anything. So if this is available to me, this should work for me. Quick deletion. Identity documents submitted to our vendor partners are deleted quickly, in most cases immediately after age confirmation. Vendor partners. This sentence alone does not immediately state that none of the information is copied, used, or retained otherwise. The document submitted, the document itself is deleted. But it doesn't say anything about vendor partners scanning or otherwise obtaining the information off of said document. I do not like this. Based on what I've read so far, I do not like this. They are acknowledging they're using vendors. We don't know who the vendors are, how trustworthy they are, or what they're doing with the information between receiving it and deleting it. Not a fan there. Straightforward verification. In most cases, users complete the process once and their Discord experience adapts to their verified age group. Users may be asked to use multiple methods only when more information is needed. Okay, this is what they said before, just more. Users' age verification status cannot be seen by other users. That's good. After completing a chosen method, users will receive confirmation via direct message from Discord's official account. Users assigned age group can also be viewed at any time in My Account settings. And users can always go to My Account settings to appeal their assigned age group by retrying the process. Discord prompts users to age assure only within Discord and currently does not send emails or text messages about its age assurance process or results. That is a good one to note for scams. For potential scams, this is a good sentence to keep in mind. Default safety settings. Starting in early March, all new and existing Discord users globally will be assigned new default settings that support age-appropriate experiences while keeping privacy front and center. Content filters. Discord users will need to be age-assured. Sorry. Discord users will need to be age-assured as adults in order to unblur sensitive content or turn off the setting. Age-gated spaces. Only users who are age-assured as adults will be able to access age-restricted channel servers and app commands. Message request inbox. Direct messages from people a user may not know are routed to a separate inbox by default, and access to modify this setting is limited to age-assured adult users. All right. Is there a way to just stop getting cold friend requests? I'd love to turn that off. Can we add that at any point? Because I keep getting cold friend requests from clear bots, and it's just annoying the piss out of me. Friend request alerts. People will receive warning prompts for friend requests from users they may not know. Only, let's see, stage restrictions. Only age-assured adults may speak on stage in servers. Stage. That's a feature I've never seen. Last year, Discord successfully launched a team by default experience in the UK and Australia. I'm sorry for any of you users from there. This global rollout builds on the approach to deliver consistent, age-appropriate protections worldwide. Aw, you didn't have to do that, Kyle. That's too generous. Thank you. Sent B-Day gift in Steam, not Steam Discord. That's funny. No. Sir, that is too expensive. No, that is too much. Are you sure? Ah, okay. Okay. Well, that is very generous. Thank you. Hold on. We are... Give me a second, chat. We're redeeming something. We're redeeming. Boom. Confirm. Crap. I was going to drag it over and show everyone. Chat. Look what Kyle gifted me. Very generous. Game of the year in so many places. The entire dev team got knighted in France. All right. I'm looking forward to checking that out. We're going to have to play some of that. Well, thank you. Very generous. It's definitely French. Oui, baguette. I've seen it streamed. Yes. You hate the mime enemies, but you can get a mime look for all your party. Actually, my wife is really, she's wanted to check that out. I know we keep getting distracted from the Discord thing we're reviewing, but she's wanted to check it out because she has a friend who is not a gamer at all. But for some reason, this friend got the idea that she'd like Clair Obscur in her head, went out and bought a whole console. I forget if it was a PlayStation or what, but bought a whole console to play the game and has been playing the crap out of it and just like constant posts on her social media about it. And my wife is like, I mean, I liked Fable and I liked this and that. Like, I wonder if I'd like that. Well, now she can find out. Yes, you can become the PTSD. Yes. Yep. All right. So back to Discord. Thank you. Very generous. My wife thanks you too, I'm sure. That's true. We could do a co-stream because she's wanted to play that. That's true. I like that. That's a good idea. Yes. All right. We're almost done with the Discord announcement. Let's get through this. And then we can chat while we go through the game. All right. Giving teens a seat at the table, introducing the Discord Teen Council. Along with enhanced teen safety features, Discord is announcing recruitment for its inaugural, I know how to speak, Teen Council, a teen advisory body that brings authentic teen perspectives into how Discord shapes their experience. Teen Council will consist of 10 to 12 teens and will help ensure Discord understands, not assumes, what teens need, how they build meaningful connections, what makes them feel safe and supported online. Because of the millions of active users on Discord, a council of 10 to 12 teens is going to be representative of everyone's experience. That sample size is too small. They need to do... I think I understand why they're targeting that, because they're going with a teen by default setting, so everyone marked as a teen would not necessarily be appropriate to comment on teen activities on Discord, because not everyone is actually going to be a teen. It's just, many people are just not going to want to identify. However, 10 to 12 is not going to be very representative of a global initiative, especially in areas where internet access is restricted to certain times of day or week, or based on if you have, rolling power outages. Just there are going to be areas where this is at where a platform used for communication like this can actually be used in ways that you or I may not use it. And the voices of those people are not going to be heard with this sample size. Just one example. This needs to be reviewed. If they're rolling this out globally, this is not enough. This is not nearly enough. That aside, by embedding diverse teen perspectives directly into decision-making, the Council will help ensure Discord's safety features are protective while balancing teen privacy and autonomy. Council input will inform future product features, policies, and educational resources, grounding Discord's approach in how teens connect through gaming, shared interests, and online communities. Interested teens aged 13 to 17 can apply to participate in the Teen Council at this link here from now until May 1, 2026. Discord's teen appropriate experience by default builds on Discord's broader safety ecosystem, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I think there's outrage around it right now. I'm going to wait to see how it's rolled out, because that doesn't say how it's going to be for everyone. Kadoma puts on a baseball cap. Yes, while holding a skateboard over my shoulder. How do you do, fellow teens? Good old Steve Buscemi. Indeed. Indeed. But yeah, seriously, rolling this out globally, millions of users, and their entire council to determine the teen experience is going to consist of 10 to 12 teens. That is not enough. That is not well thought out. That needs to be reviewed and revised. I don't want to write an article. I hate this. That's so crazy. This auto fills in for you. But it always is. Why do they do this? It's always over the character limit. Like, it must fit the Chinese character limit. And then when it's translated, it doesn't even come close. And they don't do anything about that. That's problematic. Good enough. Good enough. I'm going to sign this anonymous because I don't like these. All right, good enough. Cleaned up. Lola, hey. That's enough. Good Barky girl, she stopped. All right, that was done. Boom. So, Lola, that's enough. Come here. Come here. I'm not going to take that. I know. Yes, you hear things out there. She's being very, very Lola right now. All right. Being very Lola right now. Viva la Lola, yes. Oh, and to your Discord thing, Kyle, let me check with the wife, see if she'd be interested. I actually have an idea for a character, like just the vague outline. Obviously, no. You're going with a different setting, than I'm used to. So I like class or anything I don't have, but for a backstory, I've got an idea that I think you'd enjoy.
Just do what I say.
Here we are. There we go. Full 1,000 win. Okay. Yep, it's isekai. You have a questionnaire for backstory, so it's like regular people sucked into a game, and your goal can be to figure out how to get out. It's using D&D as the skeleton of it. Be any kind of race, alien, human, whatever, and just use the D&D race class as the base for numbers. Sects, not sets. Hmm. Yeah, can run it by her, see what she says. And also talk to her about the Claire Obscure stream, see if we make that into a thing, or if she just insists on doing it offline or off stream. Son's friend? No, I'm his patsy. I'm his patsy, but there's no reason to tell you that. We need it on stream. Kyle the Gifter wants to know how she feels about certain story points. She is. She used to be in a book club for a while. Everyone started canceling, so they just called it off. And then she found a different book club, joined that. And then her other book club, most of the people were like, hey, we miss doing that. Can we start doing that again? So she might be in 2 book clubs right now. And then there was the one who kind of always made it about them and didn't ever really read the book or talk about the book. And when they suggested books that they were really insistent the book club read, everyone else hated it. That person did not make it back into the book club. Unsurprisingly. What fight is here? Fallen signpost. What fight is here? I don't remember there being a fight here. Maybe there is and I forgot about it? Huh. Must be, and I just forgot about it. Minor fight, maybe? Oh, he's just playing up there. Alright, and we're done with that. Yeah, there's some sort of fight here. Interesting. I must have already done it and forgotten it. Alright. So far off from 85. It's taken forever. Oh, check out Jade Mirror Pond. Days have passed. Probably while we were sitting there discussing the Discord. Teen by default changes. Did I get bitten by something? Why does my wrist itches, chat? Why? When Eagle is finished, oh, she's giving the diagram on it. Hey, Lola, that's enough. Look at that, it's flying around. Lola? Oh. Hey. Okay. Oh, that is a new mask. Let's check this mask out. Why do they put it so far away from your actual face? Like, you definitely have to... And I can't resize it or move it. Like, I want to like it, but it's literally floating off my face and larger than my face. So I would never actually use it. At no point would I ever actually use it when it's that oversized and just floating there. That's too bad, because it's kind of cool. Because in shoddy game design, it's a way to avoid clipping for different face gen faces. But the thing is, you can have that as the default placement. They have, look, this one, I can position, I can move around, I can...
Hey.
Oh, never mind. I can't resize it. Oh, yes, please. Girls be good. Okay. So I can't actually, all I can do is put it on my head or over my face. So we can't do that. But there are other, they have other items that you can actually like resize. Like that on the wrist there. You can resize, move it up and down your arm. Like instead of just being there loosely, I actually got it to be pretty well positioned on my wrist. Actually, it might be clipping a little bit there, but with this stupid thing in the way in this particular scene, I'll have to work on my scene. But yeah, you can resize that. Look at that. I can choose which wrist it's on. I can move it, rotate it. I can make it bigger or smaller. Like, why they wouldn't do that with the masks? They clearly have the capability. So if they've already decided with other items that we can choose, we can deal with clipping and decide if we're okay with it or not, why wouldn't they do that with the masks? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to know. The only thing I can figure is they might think that it would be too jarring if we set it where we want it, and then during cutscenes where the character's talking, you see like their mouth through it or something like that. They might have just decided that's a step too far. And spoils of war. My friends come over and I get pizza and wine, so... Well, my wife's friends come over and I get pizza and wine. Hosting payment, I guess? All right. Literally running out of quests right now, and I don't have enough time to actually do full-on Gambit Beneath the Shimmer, because that fight is going to take a while to get through, because I'm on Legendary. There we go. I am making so little progress towards 85. It's crazy how long it takes to get there. All right. What else we got? Forsaken Corner. I've missed one Injustice quest, one Encounter, and one Meow Meow. All right, the Meow Meow, it talks about a begging spot. I don't get that. Also missed one Cat. I know where the Graceful Melody is. Shuji. All right, we are... What do we got? Not Zhonghu Legacy. Tales and Echoes. That's what we want. And then we will work on Dark Surge. Yes. Let's see if we get... We're going to make a little progress here. Soaring Eagle is done. Shifting the currents. Grief for the lost. Next one, appealing to heaven for justice. Oh, wow. This one is just interacting with a drum. Okay, I will take that. Ethereal Mountain. Where's that? That's over here. Oh. Hello, enhancement materials with legs. Sorry, animal lovers. They're not real. They're just digital. I don't hunt. I would not do this in real life. Yeah, venison's decent enough, but I'm not going to be the one to go out and hunt it. Here it is. I've literally never interacted with this drum. Seriously? All right, we got that one. Oh, it's not that. Whoa. Meeting adhesion. Heavenfall. Small throne inside a large building near the wrestling. Okay. Heavenfall. The dogs are freed. Freed. Throne. 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 It's south of... Hold on. So the large building near the wrestling ring.
Dad come back from work yet?
That sounded like a very old British voice for a young child. Say it again. Ask again. Can I hear that again? Ask why Dad hasn't come back from work yet again. Come on. I want to hear the voice. Damn it.
Why is the charity porridge getting blander every day?
Keep an eye out! Don't let anyone from the Green Jow Hall sneak in!
Well, I'm not from the Green Chow Hall.
When are we gonna see a real fight around here?
There it is. Alright, so now we need Water Lady's escort. Fishy smelling letter. Okay.
That's enough. Be glad you've got half a belly of food.
Half a belly of food.
Hey, don't
It's better than going hungry, but still not great.
Who the hell said it was still edible?
Am I seeing this right? That
kite in the room.
Be careful not to cut your hand.
Here's my fishy smelling letter. Let's go. Yes, I'm cheating a bit, but some of these you just will not stumble on no matter how hard you try. Get to a point where you're like, I've done everything important in that area. You're not scouring the area. You're just going through and trying to get the last bits that you need for 100%. All right, let's get this 2 out of 3, and then we'll go back for the 4 out of 7, I guess. Spotify's actually been playing some different stuff today. Good for it. I only have like 2-ish more weeks of subscription for it, but hey. All right. Heroes Assembly is the last one. Oh, this one's obtained during the Gambit Beneath the Shimmer quest. Okay. So that'll happen during Unmissable Fragment. Okay. So I will get this automatically when we do that quest. That might be a Wednesday thing. We might actually tackle that one Wednesday. So let's do this one. Because that one, so we'll get that one like Wednesday. What's before the letter? Rumors of a massacre. I haven't done that one yet. And this one's going to take a while. Okay, that'll take a while. Yay! And an understanding. Also Gambit Beneath the Shimmer. Never mind. I can't do those two. So the only thing I can potentially work on here that isn't tied to Gambit Beneath the Shimmer is the One Leaf, One Life Lost Chapter stuff. Okay.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, hon. How was the documentary? Did you have fun? Lola was sad about being banished. You did ruin her night. You didn't watch one? You just sat and talked? Okay. How's everyone doing?
Meals and lodging
Joy or
included.
sorrow, heaven decrees what's ours.
Mostly good. Euchre tournament is 6:30. Tara promises a chocolate peanut butter cake if I come. We're not going to that comedy show, are we? If she's willing to bribe me that hard, you told her that was my favorite, didn't you? Well, I mean, that's a shame. Like, I like them. I just didn't like how it invalidated the point of the entire get-together. Like, it's just, don't do that next time. That's all. Like, even if the stakes are really low, I'd still like to play the actual game, you know? That's all I'm saying. Oh, yes, you weren't here when it happened. So you know how you wanted to, you were interested to see if you might enjoy Clear Obscure. You definitely said that because, oh crap, what's her face from Boston had been playing it and like posting about it nonstop on social media, and you were kind of like, hey. I enjoyed Fable. Would I like that? Maybe I want to... You had actually legitimately talked about getting a PlayStation to play it. Because you couldn't play it on your computer. Yeah. So Kyle got it for me for my early birthday. So he's saying that we now have to do we have to co-stream it. Yes. Don't worry, he didn't pay full price. He got it from one of those discount key sites. No, he's the co-stream. We'll probably thinking put you in the driver's seat and I just kind of help guide and make decisions. Yes, the two of us together. Yes, yes. He's saying that is his wish. It'll be a few streams because it is not a short game. No, no, no. You and me. All right, where's my... Not the Book of Flowers, not Amidst Ghosts. Where's the leaf thing? Yeah, Kyle's already playing it on stream. And he already knows the story. He wants to hear our thoughts on the story and the characters and all that. And I have seen some key elements of the story streamed, so some things that maybe should be a surprise won't be for me, but it's still very good, and I haven't seen everything. Certainly haven't seen the ending. But there are a couple of key points that I did see streamed that are going to be less shocking to me. You're out of the loop. No, you've been caught up. Literally, you've just been caught up. Not abandoned, it was completed. It says abandoned, but those were completed. Yeah, now you're in the loop. Loop is Kyle created a hamster wheel for you both to enjoy on stream together. That's true. That is the real loop. All right. How do I this leaf thing? How do I access that? What? It's not that. Is it Wandering Tales or Sentient Beings? Hold. Lost Chapter. It's Lost Chapter. I want to pull up the... Oh, view one life there. That's how I access it. Okay. Bam. All right, let's finish part 2. So we have to finish... If we finish phase 3, then we get the one other Dark Surge we don't get from Gambit Beneath the Shimmer. But I want to finish this before I do that. So we do this. We track this. All right. Place and track. And then... Bam. Kyle says, in other news, I took on the task of building a full-on neural network-style system for the AI stream companion system to make it more lifelike. Yeah, I bet it's a task, and it's coming along, though. Nice. Yes, I have like 1 or 2 left. So yes, I do. I do need more.
Once I find the porridge that can pull people back from the brink, heal flesh and bone, I'll make good money and open for.
Give what? How? I haven't spoken to this guy. How do I know what he needs? Fu Wenshu, north of I don't know where the bathhouse is. Where's the bathhouse? What? Am I weird that I don't know where the bathhouse is? These look like the docks? There you go. Yes. What kind of snacks do I want, chat? Where is the bathhouse? Does anyone know? I do not know. It's not in here. S'mores. Fuego Takis. I have not heard of that. Fuego Takis. What if I have one in my inventory? I don't need to cook it. And there goes some of my energy. Fine. S'mores, but replace the graham crackers with the Fuego Takis. And Left for Rage says, not gonna lie, I'd try it. That sounds awful. You know, I remember what happened. I ran into this quest before. I thought I actually had to go to a fire to cook. I didn't realize I could go to my own inventory and cook here. So I got too far away and failed this quest. I like all of those things individually, so it must be delicious, right? That is definitely how that works. There's no way that could go wrong. All right, we got that.
This is today's trial waiting area. Keep quiet.
Fire is involved though. Might as well make it fuego, right? Mexican hot chocolate is a thing. I've tried it before because it's like it's been around for centuries. Like I think the Aztecs like spiced hot chocolate drinks. And still, I don't like spice in my beverages. It's great in my food. I don't like it in my beverages, just like I don't like my beverages to be sour. I'm apparently more picky about my beverages than my food. The marshmallow will balance it out and absorb the heat.
Please, have mercy. Give me some food.
I don't know. For me, like spice and chocolate goes together about as well as mint and chocolate go together, which is not at all. Like you people out there who have decided that mint chocolate ice cream is like your favorite ice cream, boggle my mind. It's like, why are you putting toothpaste in your chocolate ice cream? I don't get it. I don't get it. I have until tomorrow morning to share anything to add to the list to get us through the week. It's a thinker. Define morning. Oh, hey, look. I need these. Not a single rare item out of them. Boo. Right, where's the stupid doctor? The city is so large. I have no idea where the stupid doctor is. These quests are annoying me, chat. Kinder bars. Can be good, yes. Oh, what about those Reese's cups from Aldi? For those of you who don't know, chat, I think it's Aldi. They have these peanut butter cups. Like a package of them. Like it's like they're not individually wrapped, so it's better for the environment, and they also just straight taste better than actual Reese's peanut butter cups. I forget what brand it is. I think it starts with a C. You didn't say it had to be healthy. There was no stipulation that it had to be healthy. And if you're going to get hummus, let's do some sort of flavor, because straight hummus, unless we're putting it on something like the pita things we did for lunch, is just kind of eh. Like it's a last resort for me. Cosmic Crisp apples do be good. I have not had a Cosmic Crisp apple. I have not had that. Yes, that's it. Chaucer? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm definitely saying it wrong. Choceur. Those. Very good. Highly recommend. Better than Reese's. Okay, don't complain about dad buds. Hey, I did actually manage to work out while you were out of town, okay? Okay? It's a hybrid of Enterprise and Honeycrisp. Kyle basically says, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I know where to shop in this economy.
So much again.
Yeah, he knew exactly what I was talking about. Hey, we got a J-Tower Pearl. Let's go. The docks. Those were the docks. So confused. Why? I only had a little bit. I'm spreading it out, but it was very good. I actually made that coffee drink with a little bit of the peanut butter whiskey, a little bit of the chocolate liqueur. and kind of paired it with that. It was nice.
Lady, be careful.
Already closed.
Wait, I've only had a little bit. I wanted to spread it out just in case we were on a let's only get healthy stuff kick from shopping.
Homemade salted fish, not for sale.
Need to restock this weekend of them. Wait, a restock this weekend of what? Huh? Where'd this guy go? What the hell? Should have been around here.
Peaceful West District has been turned into a mess by them.
I went the wrong way. That's why I'm not finding it. Right. Raja says, fun fact, that a Habitat for Humanity buddy that runs an orchard, Cosmic Crisp are cheaper because they automatically drop bad apples, so less labor is needed to care for the trees. Oh, nice. We need more peanut butter cups for this week because I said this is just to cover this week. Oh, okay, yeah, then no, I can stretch this one out. We don't need more peanut butter cups in this trip then. Yeah, I can stretch this one. It's a big peanut butter cup. I don't need to be I don't need to do anything ridiculous and down it in like one day or anything. That is too many calories for one serving. It's great, but you know, I don't need to be American about it, okay? 2 hours to find him. Near Chin's Noodle Shop. They had to Google it. Or met the blind girl the first time. I don't remember that. Song Bathhouse. Is the bathhouse? Where's the bathhouse? Is it down here? I literally don't know where the bathhouse is. Oh, there's Song's bathhouse. Oh. Well, shit. Okay. Juanita chips and bean dip. Nuts of some kind. Yeah, I mean, cashews are good. Yeah, nuts can be good. For sure. Something nice and salty. Georgia approved of the tortilla chips. Who's attacking me?
That's fresh, all right.
Regular pecans aren't as good. Like you get the warm like roasted pecans that places do a lot during the winter. Those go hard. Those have ruined normal pecans for me.
Fresh fruits, sweet as honey, crisp as jade.
Is the answer just that he was over here by Willowbank? Couldn't any of those people have commented it's Willowbank?
Plum. Drinks here. One sip's like spring water from the heavens.
Yep, that's not gonna break. Dad's girlfriend has made roasted garlic and rosemary pecans. Chef's kiss. Roasted garlic and rosemary. That actually sounds decent. I would try that for sure. Where's he supposed to be? Hold on. Song's bathhouse. Nope, I went too far.
control your legs, just donate them.
So boring.
If you can't control your legs, just donate them. What? Silver needle, silver needle. Yeah, Kuju, whatever. Song's bathhouse. Guys, supposedly, where is this guy? None of these look like the image they took of him. It's not seeing anything that resembles where he was. Am I not going far enough? Is that him? Maybe this is him. Fu Manchu, there you are.
I came here looking for you.
None of his lines are voiced, but that one was.
What are you looking around for?
Picnic shoestring potatoes. I have not.
I'm here to ask about when your family ran the clinic in East Market. I want to ask about a patient named Jun Ting An. But he outright said he never took medicine as a child.
Some medicine into the porridge, add some sugar, give it to him.
All right, I'll take it then.
Absolute tube of the little crispy fries. Interesting. Interesting.
What can I do for you, friend? Fresh time!
Could be worth checking out. All right, all right. Recommendations. Oh, while the wife was in Florida, I did find out that Georgia, despite having few teeth, does enjoy the salty crunch of tortilla chips. I thought that was interesting.
Why on earth are you giving me a prescription? So, if I drink the porridge, I'll get better. My mother lied to me.
My mother lied to me. Get in line, buddy. Okay, that part I can't relate to.
Until her death. 15 years ago, my mother helped someone prepare a banquet and didn't return for several days. That night, the Chiton came when I went out and found my mother. I only saw her covered in wounds. At that time, I couldn't save
Wait,
her.
what did I miss? Agree with who? What's folded twice? When it's a folded twice one? What? I feel like I didn't get a message or I missed something.
Go and make it. Mother will live a long life. It's a porridge that can revive the dead and heal bones. Back then, my mother.
Oh, Georgia. Gotcha, the tortilla chip.
For being
Yep.
I'm a fool.
Personally, I need to have something on them. Like, guac is good.
Be sad.
You know?
That porridge was sweet. Your mother didn't want
I'll
to
have
see you
a
cry.
couple on their own, but really, they need to have something on them. Can't pick up before work, so you have to do after work. You know. It's fine. Oh, Kyle, did you want to ask her? You want me to ask her, like, after the stream? Actually, we're ending the stream soon. About the Discord message? Did you want to ask her, or you want me to ask her after the stream? Yeah, there's some good bean dips for sure. You know what's really good that I feel like it's not available in my area, but it's still sold. Like on the east side of the state, my mother-in-law can get it. We've seen it out and when we're traveling and whatnot. is it Lantana? There is a hummus. It is sriracha carrot. So good. Highly recommend it if you've got it available. I think it might be Lantana or the other big like dip slash hummus maker. It is like it's not too hot at all. There's just a little the slightest kick. Like even if you're not into like spicy stuff, like you could handle it. But the spicy sweet is such a good combo. Well, then you can do a self-insert and just give it, you know, give the character some comedic quality. Yeah, you just get into it's like being a kid and playing make-believe again. I don't know. We can talk about it after the stream. Just because you've never played it doesn't mean it couldn't be fun. Well, there we go.
The master wants someone pretty.
That's the spirit. So she's open to it. Okay.
Glossy feathered, lively chicken.
Yeah, I don't normally seek carrots out, but you don't strictly taste carrot. It's like a sweet hummus with just the slightest spice to it. And I have a decent spice tolerance, although for the mid, apparently I have a very good, short of being either like Hispanic or Asian, I have a very good spice tolerance for the Midwest, because some of the stuff I've had here that is advertised as spicy is basically as bland as mayo. So I have an okay spice tolerance. Like I'm never going to order the hottest thing at like a Thai place or anything, but I have a decent spice tolerance. So in this one, it's like some people would notice it. It's not really there. It's just change the profile a little bit. But yeah, you don't taste carrot. The carrot just adds like a natural sweetness to it. Mirage Boat. Look at that. Free stuff. Free experience. Play it as a numbers game. You don't taste carrot. Carrot tastes you. Have you been watching Foodtopia? I was right. It is Lantana. I am correct. The wife has linked it. Hold up. All right. It's not loading. There we go. I was like, I clicked the link. Yeah. White beans topped with red peppers and sweet. Oh yeah, this little center topper thing, the red peppers and sweet apricot. That's I have to like spread that out over in the sessions where I have this. It's so good. And as you can see, even on the label, it says it's very mild heat. Look at that. And for those who care, it's kosher and vegan. And it actually tastes good, I promise. Yeah. Contains sesame, may contain soy, wheat, mustard. All of your... Yeah, this is like the ingredients are very solid. Low fat. Yeah, these are all decent numbers. Like, this is solid. Highly recommend if it's available by you. All right, Kyle, giving the wife some homework. Listen to Legends of Evantress. They have multiple goofy live play games they do as podcast shows. Would recommend for some good laughs. You know who I really like? I don't know if she still does it. She I watched her first season and kind of fell off. I fell off partway through it, like we went on vacation or something, and then because the sessions were so long, I never caught up. So I never got into the second season. But that bronze girl, she did a really good D&D session. I loved her party from the first season. I think a couple people left for the second season, so a couple other people came in. And like I said, I had missed some of the story from the first one, so I couldn't get back. I didn't get back into it, but her session was really cool. They are definitely available on, yeah, that should all be available on her YouTube. But yeah, the first season, there was such great chemistry with that group. All right, it is about that time. I do have to work tomorrow. Let's see who is live that we can drop you all off with. Let's see. All right, no one I'm following is in Where Winds Meet. It's actually the people I'm following, it's a very light selection tonight. But I think we can do a little variety. Those of you who stuck around from the Clover raid, appreciate you sticking around, hanging out at the channel. Feel free to drop a follow if you want to find your way back. Appreciate everyone for just being here. Good to hang out and chill with everyone, have some good conversation. Again, I'm Kadoma, Warframe content creator, !Glyph if that's your thing. I haven't played Warframe in a while. Unfortunately, I played 3,100 hours over like 2 years and got myself a little burnt out. So taking a healthy break from it, as one does. But !Glyph if you want that. Drop a follow if you want to find your way back. I'm normally live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We've been doing a lot of Where Winds Meet lately, but it sounds like the wife is going to get strong-armed into doing a co-stream of Clair Obscure. So, you know, I'd look for that coming up. And then at some point, I'm sure we'll dip back into Path of Exile 2 when that next season comes out. Different things like that. You never know. We've done, as I said when you came in, we've done like Souls-likes, Helldivers 2, you know, some community stuff like that. So we dip around a bit, but let's see. Speaking of Warframe people doing a little something besides Warframe, Kira Rahime is live right now doing some Hyperlight Drifter in the middle of a subathon too. I have not said hi to Kira in a minute, but I've gotten to hang out with her at all 3 TennoCons I've been to. Super awesome person. So why don't we go say hi? I've got sub and non-sub raid messages in the chat. Let's go say hi to Kira. And everyone have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay safe out there. Hope to see you again soon. Otherwise, so long.